my Nona. She was chock full of age-old wisdom, but she had a saying. It was, comparison is the killer of joy.
You're comparing me to your grandma? How the mighty have fallen.
Look, think about it. She's right. I mean, the minute you put yourself or what you have up against someone else, you feel completely inadequate, or your ego gets so blown out of proportion, especially when you compare yourself to other people's relationships. There's always going to be another couple out there who's better off or worse off than you are. And it's a false impression because no one knows what really works or doesn't work in that relationship except for the people who are in it.
I'm a little concerned because that was insightful.
I'm actually trying to be serious.
I know. You do make a good point. You know, my parents were telling these stories to a little girl, so obviously they're going to emphasize the romance and downplay the danger or what it was like to live in constant fear.
I can imagine how hard it would have been for them after living a life on the run to going back to an ordinary life. I mean, it's hell for me when I come off an undercover job. I mean, you live this heightened reality, and then you just crash down to the mundane.
Yeah, well, I'm convinced that's what did in their marriage. My dad was going into this adjustment reluctantly, and I just don't think it really took.
So you see what I'm getting at here?
I have a feeling you're going to tell me.
Well, I'll give you a chance to guess it, and then if you're right, I won't have to tell you.
That I should have a proper perspective, and we will live life on our own terms, and I won't compare us to my parents.
Then whatever they have, good and bad, is theirs. And we'll have whatever we make together.
Wow. All those cheesy pickup lines. Who would have thought deep down there would be so much wisdom?
I know, fools of every kind.
Actually, this is a better idea, because you've always said that you're never more centered than when you're in the OR. So assist me. All right, we can
I'm afraid I'm going to have to pull rank on this one, too. If you're going to stick around, I want you on that head trauma we've been consulting.
Okay.
Look this over. If you still feel like you need assistance, I'll get Dr. Novak.
All right, well, normally if I don't have Patrick, I would just do the surgery myself, but this could be a complicated rebuild.
Epiphany, could you please page Dr. Novak?
Right away, doctor.
Okay, I am really worried about you, and I don't think that you should be alone, so please meet me after we scrub out.
Okay, I can do that.
Promise?
Yes. She knows.
Knows what?
I think she's figured it out. She's trying to turn it on me.
Or maybe she just wanted you to scrub in for a surgery.
She's trying to keep me at the hospital instead of looking for Robin. She knows that I'm on to her.
Well, I hope you're right. Because from what I've seen, you're just grasping at straws.
Keep her at the hospital as long as you can, okay? Do that?
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Good luck.
Ego killer.
Thanks, pal.
Take care.
You know, the Jackal was uncharacteristically at a loss for words. I mean, her presence, her charisma, it was so much more powerful in person than anything that could ever be captured in a photograph. She is the epitome of womanliness in all its glory.
For Pete's sake, Spinelli, you only met Brenda for like 5 minutes. I think you're confusing her with this Ariel cartoon or whatever.
Ariel's not a cartoon. She's a character based on the divine. And for reasons that are now obvious to me, not only is she beyond lovely, but she is fearless.
How would you know that?
Because the Jackal's been briefed on recent events. Even though the former Mrs. Stone Cold was in grave jeopardy, she did not wish to retreat. Stone Cold had to work hard to convince her, and even Stone Cold does not intimidate her.
I think I'm gonna throw up. There you are! I was beginning to think that you were gonna forget about me.
Impossible.
Dr. Hunter, do you game?
Video or tables?
Well, I was curious if you'd ever played Aerial Blade Super Spy.
Sure, yeah. It took me a week to get past level 6, but I didn't mind because those graphics are awesome.
Did you know that Brenda Barrett is the model, no pun intended, for Ariel?
No, I did not know that.
Well, it is true, and fortune has smiled upon the Jackal because that same Miss Barrett is now sharing my abode. To which I must return to post-haste to further bask in her loveliness.
Awesome. See you, Ronnie. You okay?
Yeah, I'm perfect. I just have far more pressing concerns than the awesomeness of Brenda Barrett, who I'm really starting to dislike, by the way. There's still no word on Robin. I think Mac is working a different angle, but he won't tell me anything. He just keeps saying, stay out of it, Maxie.
That was not a very worthy effort.
Excuse me?
You're usually much better at the old dodge than that, but sure, you're worried about Robin, but you're also worried about your own self-interest, too.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Your non-husband has the hots for some other woman, and it's making you crazy.
Forgive me. We're acting ridiculous. It's really nice to meet you. So, how is everything?
Where do you want me to start?
Well, how'd you meet Jason?
No, you don't have to say anything.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
She doesn't have to tell you
Like to
anything.
your girlfriend. So
It's okay. He gets a little overprotective sometimes.
Yeah, that's really nice of him. He doesn't have to protect you from me, though.
I'm a private investigator.
Oh, that's a cool job.
Yeah.
Wow, what kind of cases do you handle?
Well, just about anything that comes along. Actually, you probably met my partner Spinelli. He lives here.
I love him.
Yeah, he's
adorable.
He's a cyber genius. You probably know my mom, Alexis Davis. I'm sure you know her.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Did you live at Windermere?
No. Nope. Finding her was just a little bit more recent.
Oh. Oh, so did you come here looking for your mom, for Alexis?
Okay.
What?
Full disclosure here, I suppose. Yeah, before I came to Port Charles, I was a con woman, and I actually arrived here with Jax. And I guess since we're putting it all out on the table, I'm just gonna get it over with before.
Okay.
Yeah, so after Jax, I was with Sonny.
Oh.
I know. That sex at 30,000 feet it's pretty exhilarating.
It's the pressure.
Pressure?
Yeah. It builds up. It's got to go somewhere, right? Boom.
Boom?
Yeah. Just like in a submarine.
Uh-huh. What? Pressure buildup?
Why do you think the fish are so colorful?
You really seem to be an expert at this.
You learn something every day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And what did you learn just now?
That you're incredible.
You just figured that out?
No, I've been thinking about it for a long time, actually, because I've been very attracted to you, you know. But I never expected you to be, like, so free and sensual.
Truthfully, this is new. I've never felt like this before.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm serious.
Seriously? Well, you know what? I'm glad I can make you feel like that. Does it scare you?
Hell no. This is a feeling that I can have a lot more often.